This is the first of a cycle of 14 sonnets called The Poet Her Young Comrades, about desperate political times. You will not all live through this. Death will come quite unexpectedly, shot in a crowd, crossing police lines. And if I am allowed by circumstance and age, my heart will break. I write a poem for each death. My friend was lovely and is gone. That's what we say in every elegy. And then I may incite some sort of violence at the end. I'll still write sonnets, and that little turn in the last couplet will break people's hearts read at your funeral. And so it starts. The people's angry rage. I'll see them burn your killers. Yet no, with a guilty sigh, it was my verses sent you out to die. I'm Roz Kaveney. Last year, I won a Lambda for my novel, Tiny Pieces of Skull. But that wasn't the first time I was nominated for a Lambda. In 2013, they nominated me for my first collection of poetry, Dialectic of the Flesh, which was a book of poems about love and sex and being trans. At the same time as that, I published a second collection, What's Imagined Were All True, which was a series of poems about legends and myths and stories. Those are both small books. Good books, but small. They can fit into the back pocket of your jeans. The new collection, Waking into Dream, which I'm hoping you'll subscribe to, is not going to be a collection you can stick in the pocket of your jeans, because I have a large backlog of poems that I want to get out to you. Poetry. There's a funny story about that, which is that I was meant to be a poet and worked hard at being a poet when I was at university. And then when I was 24, as a lot of people do, I realised that my work wasn't very good, technically, and I didn't have enough to say. And so I stopped. Then, around the time I turned 59, I realised it was time, and I got on with my career again. I write poems about all sorts of things. Sometimes I fall in love. Sometimes friends or public figures die. Sometimes I'm just really angry about what's going on politically. And sometimes I have stories to tell that can only be told as poems. And Waking into Dream will have all of these sorts of poems.